What's up, everybody? Phil back yet again. Another look at a tractor from my collection here. Pardon me. In this video we're going to take a look at another classic 1206 from my collection. This time the 1996 Lafayette Farm Toy Show edition. Pretty nice 1206. I didn't get the box. I got it off eBay. It was $80 shipped. There's no box, but the tractor's in really great condition. Kind of wish I had the box, but that's okay. I can live without it. It's pretty nice. So we'll move on to that star of the show here, the 1206. Let's do that now. Alright everyone, here it is, the Ertl 1/16 scale IH 1206 Farmall from the 1996 Lafayette Farm Toy Show, March of 96. Great release. For my money, 96, 97, 98 are probably the three best releases I can remember right to consecutive for the Lafayette Toy Show. This was the 96, the 806 was the 97, and the 706 was the 98. I have the 706 right here. I have the 12 and I need to get the 8. Hopefully sometime I will grab that thing, find it. They're not the easiest ones to find. Actually this on eBay, it was more prevalent than the 7 or the 8. So, but yeah, to me, for my money, those 96, 97, 98 Lafayette show tractors, those are the best three consecutive, and in my opinion, you can't really do much better than those three. But the 1206 classic tractor, my favorite international tractor of all time, because it's so distinctive. Great tractor, of course produced between 1965 and 67, 100 horsepower. I think it's regaled as International's first 100 horsepower tractor, if I'm not mistaken. It's a great history, a great lineage, great tractor, classic. I love it. Can't get enough of the 1206. I mean, it's just so awesome. It is the one tractor in my collection I have the most of. Right now I have 4 different versions of the 1206. I'm probably looking for at least 1 to 2 more that I've seen. But it's great tractor, great history, great look, great design, very distinctive. That's why I think it's my favorite international of any particular one model. This collector's tractor here is pretty nice, but from 96, so its details won't compute to what they do today, but it's just awesome to have something like this way back then, especially because these were few and far between. Ertl making this tractor. So when I remember when I first had this, I had this when I originally collected. I had the 6, the 12, the 8, and the 706. All 3 of those at one point way back in the day. It's a great tractor, not too bad. Of course, your signature flat drawbar with the hole right there on the rear end there. Not too bad. Of course, it looks pretty standard for that time. Nice flat fenders, classic white fenders, signature of the 1206, of course. Driver's operator station there with the white, international white fender, seat, I should say. Black steering wheel. There are pedals on the floor. They are molded, part of the casting, molded casting. And there's levers on either side of the steering column hood area here, and those are molded into the casting as well. And that's pretty much the whole extent of the operator station. It's not real super detailed in that regard there, but this tractor, for its age, it was really just so awesome to have it. I remember when I got it, just because they were so few and far between with this tractor back then, to have one in 16 scale. classic international flat, long flat hood, flat fenders, flat grill. Like I always say, I love it, love it, love it. Classic international red long hood. Nice air intake, white in color, and then your black muffler here, which is rubber. That's pretty neat. Engine details are pretty decent for this age of this tractor. Not too bad, really. Looks pretty good in my view. Also on this left hand side, on the bottom here of the engine frame, the framing, it is a stamp cast Lafayette Farm Toy Show, March 1996. And that's always pretty cool to see that. Like I said, the other side of the engine here, right hand side, nice little details there. Not too bad, really. Of course, your decal runs from the operator station there all the way almost to the end of the grill. Nice long white decal. It says Farmall in white lettering, surrounded by a black box. Of course, turbo up there in the top corner by the top of the grill. Down at the bottom, the engine, or the model number 1206. It's pretty sharp, pretty awesome. Of course, your classic signature 1206 grill, white in color around the framing of the grill, white. The horizontal gray grill inside that. Little International Harvester logo at the very top of that grill. Very classic look, classic design, very distinctive. The front end has decent little details, but nothing as good as, to me, the middle and toward the rear end of the tractor on the underneath here on both sides. It has some nice little details on, I think, for the age of this tractor in particular, 25-year-old tractor. Doesn't look too bad there in that regard. When we move on to our tires, 6 tires, 4 on the back with duals, 2 on the front, all rubber all the way around. Rear tires, signature tires of the era, of course. Very, very familiar looking tires there. Rubber, of course, dual wheeled. Would be nice to have some spacing, but this is pre-spacing before they started doing the spacing for you. But nonetheless, not look too bad. The actual wheel on the rear is pretty nice. The gray outer rim there, and set into the wheel inside, white, the Farmall International white there. Some nice details on the wheel with the openings and all that. Not too awfully bad. Front wheel is the signature front wheel they used very, very predominantly in the era here. Rubber wheel too. Pretty neat wheel. Just the fact that they went all rubber, you know, at this point was really nice in my opinion. And then the actual wheel on the front, the red cap in the middle, and the rim and the wheel has some little details, some bolt pattern and stuff, so not too awful terribly bad. But yeah, like I said, you hold this up against a replica play tractor today, and the replica play tractor will hold more details than even this. But just the fact in 1996 that you was able to get your hands on a 1/16 scale 1206, which was pretty hard to come by, that's why this was so awesome, and it's still awesome to me, for sure. Alright, let's bring up one of his brethren, direct family member. Let's do that now for a size comparison, or a side-by-side, and let's do that right now. Alright everyone, I'm back, and here's my Lafayette 1206 with duals beside my 100-year anniversary 1206. Both Ertl releases, both awesome. I was looking at these pretty closely. They are very similar as far as castings, but there are some differences on them. I've noticed some slight differences in the engine areas and stuff, so this is a different casting than this. But they are very similar. I noticed some slight differences in the engine casting and also the decal core for the numbering, for the model number, but other than that, they are very, very, very similar. Front ends look the exact same. The middle and rear end area underneath pretty much looks the exact same, but there are some differences to this one slightly than this one, because I wondered would it be the same casting, and in fact they are not exactly the same cast. So, but still pretty awesome to see them side by side. Two of my four that I have in my collection, and I've done a previous video on this 100 year and the 50th anniversary for the 1206, and that's my favorite one in my collection. So awesome, 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 the 1206. Alright, I'll move on to some final thoughts, and let's do that right now. Alright everyone, I'm back. Ertl 1/16 scale IH Farmall 1206 from the 1996 Lafayette Farm Toy Show, March 96. Great collectible, great memory of having this previous in my collecting days back in the day. Loved it, loved the fact I could get my hands on a 1206 that was 1/16 scale. I'm glad I have recollected this thing. Like I said, I didn't get a box, but for its age and its condition and the price I got it for, I was more than happy to pay that and get this, and I'm glad I did in the long run. Glad to add this thing back into the whole collection here, since I've been recollecting for quickly approaching a year. The end of July is a year for me. And I'll be doing a tour video, I think, around the end of the month for just to show my collection. Go down through here and just kind of show everything. But this is awesome. Anybody that's got this thing, I'm sure feels the same way. It's really a great piece to add to a collection if you're an IH or Farmall fan, or in particular 1206 fan. Alright everyone, I'll bring that camera a little closer to take a closer look at this thing. Appreciate everybody tuning into my channel and supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoy my videos. I really enjoy doing them. I like to sit here in a relaxed mode and just kind of look over the tractor and share my thoughts, and it's just a fun time. I do enjoy doing it. You all have a blessed day. This is Phil. We will talk to you again soon.